Okay, so when we want to do this, first we have to get the g prime x function first, correct? So you definitely have to use quotient rule. Definitely you have to use quotient rule. Am I right? Okay, so when I use quotient rule, the g prime x, so I write down 2x here. I differentiate tangent, I got this. Yep. Take away. Okay. Tangent x times 2. The whole thing divide by 2x, the whole thing squared. Okay. So in the exam, this one you only get 1 mark because the other part. So when you want to substitute, correct? You want to find your g prime pi by 4. So for me, I will do it step by step like that. I will do it separately at one side. Sec is 1 over, your calculator can't give you sec square, correct? Your calculator can't give you sec, correct? So you have to know that sec is 1 what happened? Okay, so it will be equal to 1 over right? So this is something that you have to know. So it will be 1 over cos pi by 4 squared. So cos pi by 4, what is it? Is 1 over root 2. Correct? Am I right? So if you can, what you can do is if you give calculator will give you this 2 mark. 2 mark? Correct? So what you can do is if you don't know what is the exact value or whatsoever, after you go to this, correct, you just key into the calculator. I believe the calculator will give you 2. You try and see. So you save all the trouble of calculation. Am I right? You just key into the calculator. Key in this into the calculator. So try to use your calculator to help you as far as possible. What do you get? 2, correct? Okay, so now I know that is 2. So the other one is the tangent that trouble me, correct? So tangent pi by 4. Okay, key into the calculator. See what the calculator give you. One. Am I right? Do you get 1? Okay, so when I do the substitution, if I have written down this at the side, so what I need to do is I just write down. Okay, here is 2 pi by 4. Okay, then sec square is 2. Take away, tangent is 1 times 2 divided by 2 times pi by 4 squared. Don't simplify, then only substitute. No, because this question, I just want the g prime pi by 4. You just differentiate straight away, substitute and get the answer. Don't waste your time simplifying. Do you get me? Yes, Sebastian, do you get the answer? So what is your answer, Sebastian? Yes. So what I can do is, here, I just simplify first. All right? So now you start to cut, you see? So up there is pi minus 2 divided by here. So it becomes pi square over 4. So it becomes 4 pi minus 2 over pi square. So you see, the simplification becomes very easy. Am I right? So whenever you have question like that, I'm not asking for the G prime function. So you just get the G prime, don't waste time, simplify. Straight away substitute with the value that I want. You get me? Hello? Is that okay? Okay, let's go to the next one. Shall we? Okay. Okay, this one you have to use products rule for part A. Products rule for part A. Okay. Your U is X. Your V is cos X, okay? Exam, you don't have to write down like that, huh? If you know how to do it. Ay, what happened to my... Okay, so your U prime is 1, V prime is, you differentiate cos, you get negative sin X. Yep, okay? So your dy dx V U prime plus U B prime. Okay, so you got so for your part B, I will start from here. So that is how you start your part B. If I integrate, I will get my original function, that is X cos X. Done. Okay, if you have plus and minus, you can break into 2. If whoever can do faster than this, go ahead. I will not. This step doesn't mean I will give you mark. Yep. But I will give you mark for this step. Okay. So you can jump this step straight away, get into here. If you can do it straight away, you go. I will give you 1 mark for that. Yeah. You integrate cos X, you get sin X. So you bring over, you got minus. Yeah. So now what you want is no negative. So you write down Done. Okay, then you can put in the limit now. The limit is from 0 to pi by 3. Then you put a square bracket here, 0 to pi by 3. Okay, then you write down substitution, sin pi by 3, take away pi by 3 times cos pi by 3. Take away, you can straight away write 0. Okay, so you will get root 3 over 2 minus pi by 6. Is that your answer? So you get mark. So the 4 marks will be like that. Okay, you differentiate correctly, you get 2 marks. Yeah, 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks, 6 marks. So I can give you the question, the way I mark. Okay, but definitely your exam, the question won't be exactly like that lah. You should know what can I play with lah. You should know what can I play with, correct? I can play with, instead of using cos, I can play with sin. Or I can play with tangent. Right? That is how I manipulate. Okay? So, practically whatever you need to know for the exam, I've given you. Okay? So you please go through your practice test. If any question that you need to ask me, please let me know on Monday or Tuesday. You still got 2 hours. If there is no question, I can anytime set online test, I'm telling you. Just to push you to do your work. Can or not? So everyone, every test, I give you enough opportunity to master the thing. So please do it. And please make sure